Hello, welcome to our Shopee channel. Today we'll be doing a deck fight video using the new lyrical set. I'll be using Mediell.
And I'll be using Haseritt.
Alright, without further ado, let us begin with the deck fight. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors.
I'll go first.
I'll go second. Alright, ready?
Okay.
Stand up, Vanguard.
Fresh start, Haseritt.
To work harder, Mediell.
I'll go first. Draw for turn. I'll discard a critical trigger. I'll write Springy Gate, Haseritt. When I write the Great One, I'll set the press and I'll end my turn.
My turn, draw. I discard a card. To write to Sheltered Girl of the Pharmacy, Mediell. When I write a Great One, Energy Generator, since I go second, I gain 3 energy. The effect of the Work Harder Mediell, since I go second, I draw 1. Okay, I go into attack battle phase. Attack your Vanguard.
No guard.
Draft check, nothing. Just gotta put to hand.
Damage check. No trigger.
And then my turn.
Stand and draw. At the beginning of the right phase, energy charge 3. I'll discard a draw trigger. And I'll write Undecided Pure White, Haseritt. Springy Gate's ability, when it's written on a grade 2 Haseritt, I may choose a grade 2 or lower from my hand and call it to a Vanguard circle. I'll choose to call Topia from my hand. And when it does, it gives it the ability, in a battle that you attack the Vanguard, I draw a card and it goes to the bottom of the deck. Next, I'll create Topia's ability. When it's placed and my Vanguard is Haseritt, count +1. And choose up to 2 cards from my hand, put into soul, and draw that many cards. I'll put these 2 into soul, and I'll draw 2. I'll move Topia to the front row, and I'll call Cooling Heart Eureka. I'll move to the battle. Haseritt will attack your Vanguard.
I got with a draw trigger. Okay, 1 trigger pass.
Drive check, no trigger. Topia boosted by Eureka attacks your Vanguard.
No guard. Damage check.
At the end of that Eureka boosted, her ability activates. I'll soul +1. And I'll return Topia to my hand. Next, the ability granted by the Great One activates. I'll draw a card and attempt to put her to the bottom, but she doesn't since she's now in my hand. I'll end my turn.
Okay, my turn. Stand and draw. Start right phase, energy charge 3. From my hand, I discard a card. To right, Making Small Bloom, Mediell. When Making Small Bloom, Mediell write on Sheltered Girl of the Pharmacy, Mediell. Sheltered Girl of the Pharmacy, Mediell skill activates. I can choose a grade 2 and below unit from my drop and call it to the Vanguard circle. If call, I reveal the top card of my deck. If it's a trigger unit, I'll rest the card that I call. It's a trigger unit, so I rest the card that I call. Using the skill of my Mystical Knight Luruna, when this card enters the field, color +1, energy +3. Look at the top 7 cards of my deck. I choose 2 normal units. Add 1 to hand, the other one put to drop zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I choose this 2 units. The rest is put back to the deck, shuffle. So I choose to add this card to hand, this card is put to drop zone. I call Hudson Smile Noelia. Hudson Smile Noelia. Okay, start battle phase. Noelia attack your Vanguard.
Okay, no guard. I'll take a single damage. No trigger.
Okay, Mediell attack your Vanguard.
I'll guard with a critical trigger.
So this is over trigger to pass?
Yes.
Okay, draft check, nothing. This card put to hand. That's all, I end my turn.
Okay. Stand and draw. Being on right phase, energy charge 3. I'll discard a critical trigger. And I'll write Phosphor Stream, Haseritt. Pure White ability, when it's written by a grade 3 Haseritt, soul +1. I can choose a grade 3 or less on my hand and call it to a Vanguard circle. If I do, I'll draw a card. I'll call Adorable Shooter Clanfell. And I'll draw a card. Clanfell's ability, when it's placed on Vanguard circle from hand, I may choose a grade 2 or less from my hand and put it to soul. I'll choose Verbria and put it to soul. And if I do, I'll look at the top 7. And from it, I can call a grade 3 with 12,000 or less, grade 2 with 9,000 or less, or grade 1 with 7,000 or less power onto the field. If I do not call, from among the 7, I will draw a card. So I'll call Sylphia from among the top 7. Next, I'll call Trails of the Summer Sky Xenon. When it's placed on the graveyard circle from hand, if my Vanguard is Haseritt, I may choose a critical from my drop zone and put it at the bottom of the deck. So I'll return the critical. Next, I'll activate her ability. If my Vanguard is Haseritt, counter +1, I may search my deck for a grade 2 with 9,000 or less, or grade 1 with 7,000 or less, and call it to a rearguard circle. I'll call Kaolina to a rearguard circle, and when I do, she gains power +5,000. Next, I'll activate Haseritt's activate ability, energy +3. Choose up to 5 of my normal units. I'll choose all 5. They will gain power +2,000, and the auto ability that end of battle after they attacked, they will draw a card and put themselves to the bottom of the deck. Next, I'll move to the battle phase. At the beginning of the battle phase, Haseritt's ability will activate. I will choose to pay the cost of Soul +1. And if I do, all my units with Haseritt in their names, or if they are grade 3 with 12,000 or less, grade 2 with 9,000 or less, or grade 1,000 or less, will be able to attack from the back row center and gain 5,000 power. So it will be these 4 units. Haseritt with 18,000 will attack your Vanguard.
No guard.
Swing drive, first check, critical trigger. I'll give power to Sylphia. And I'll give the critical to my Vanguard. Second check, no trigger.
Damage check. First damage. Critical trigger. All effects to Vanguard. Second damage check. Nothing.
Clanfell, boosted by Eureka, will attack your Vanguard for 22,000 power.
I got with 5,000.
Okay. At the end of the battle, Eureka's ability activates. Soul +1. I'll return Clanfell to my hand. And afterwards, Clanfell's ability granted by Haseritt, I'll draw a card and put her to the bottom. But since she's in my hand, she doesn't go to the bottom. And when... Okay, that will be all. Xenon with 20,000 power will attack your Vanguard.
No guard. Damage check.
So the ability granted by Haseritt, I'll draw a card and Xenon goes to the bottom of the deck.
Okay.
And when she does, Kaolina and Sylphia's abilities will activate. Kaolina gains +5,000, and with Sylphina, I can Soul +1. She gains an additional 10,000 power.
Okay.
Sylphia, boosted by Kaolina, will attack your Vanguard.
I play Perfect Guard. Discard a card from my hand.
Okay. And now, at the end of battle, Sylphia will go to the bottom of the deck and I'll draw a card because of the ability granted by Haseritt, and I'll end my turn.
My turn. Stand and draw. At the start of the right phase, energy charge 3. From my hand, I discard the card to write into Constellar Solace Mediell. When Constellar Solace Mediell right on top of Mixed Smile Boom Mediell, skill, look at the top 3 cards on my deck. Choose one card, put to the top of the deck, the rest discard. Using the skill of my Hudson Smile Noelia, put this card to soul. If my Vanguard is a Mediell, I can choose one of my Vanguard against the following ability. When I use my activate ability of my Vanguard to call back a unit, I can choose 2 instead of 1. Mediell continuous ability, if I have a grade 3 Mediell in my drop zone, front row +5. Using the Mediell activate ability, color +1, soul +1. I can choose up to 1 unit and call back. Since I use the skill of Noelia, I can choose 2 instead. So I call 2 Dearly Flower and Lizzie. After calling them, review the top card of my deck. If it's a normal unit, I draw a card. Then the card called by this effect will have a critical +1. Check normal unit, draw a card, critical +1. Okay, battle phase. Elise attack your Vanguard. Skill, when this card attack a grade 3 and above, power +5,000. 20,000 to a Vanguard. Critical 2.
No guard, I'll take 2 damage. Damage check. First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger.
Alize, attack your Vanguard, skill, power plus 5000.
Guard with critical trigger.
Boosted by Ruruna, Mediell, attack your Vanguard.
No guard.
Twin drive. First check, heal trigger. Heal 1 damage. Power to 1 to my left side, Alize. Second check, nothing.
Okay. Damage check. No trigger.
At the end of my Mediell retrieve Vanguard attack, if Alize is called back by Mediell effect, I can Soul Blast 1. At the end of the attack of the Mediell Vanguard, we stand. So I do the same thing for another one. Okay, the right side Alize attack your Vanguard. When you attack a grade 3 and above, power plus 5000. 20,000 to crit.
I'll guard with a critical trigger.
Okay. Then the left side Alize attack your Vanguard. 30,000 to crit.
I'll guard with 2 triggers.
Okay. I end my turn.
Stand and draw. I'll Persona Right with Forceful Stream. Haseritt. For my hand, I'll call Xenon. When she's placed on hand, I may return a critical from my drop zone to my deck. Next, I'll activate her activate ability, Count plus 1. And I can superior call a grade 2 with 9,000 or less, or grade 1 with 7,000 or less. I'll superior call Verberia, and Xenon gains power plus 5,000. So, when I place a Vanguard in front of Eureka, and my Vanguard is grade 2 or higher, she will gain power plus 5,000. Next, I'll call Clanfell, activate her ability. I'll choose a card from hand to soul. I'll put Carolina into soul. I'll look at top 7. And I may choose up to one of them to call. If I do not call, I'll draw a card. So I will not call. So I'll shuffle my deck and then I'll draw a card. Activate Haseritt's activate ability. Energy plus 3. I'll choose all 5 of my normal units. They will gain 2,000. And the ability that after they attack, they will draw a card and put themselves to the bottom. Next, I'll move to the battle phase. Beginning of battle phase, Haseritt's ability. I'll Soul plus 1. And all units that fulfill the condition will gain plus 5,000. So it's all my units except Eureka and Clanfell. Clanfell will attack your Vanguard for 22,000 power.
Okay, I use Dry Alize, double intercept.
Okay. At the end of the battle, I'll draw a card. And Clanfell will put herself to the bottom. When she does, Carolina's ability will activate and she'll gain plus 5,000. Next, my Vanguard will attack your Vanguard.
No gun.
Twin drive, first check, critical trigger. I'll give the power to Xenon. And my Vanguard will gain critical plus 1. Second check, no trigger.
Damage check. First check. Second damage check. Heal trigger. All effects to Vanguard.
Okay. Xenon will attack for 30,000 power.
Guard with a heal trigger.
Okay. At the end of battle, Xenon will draw a card and put herself to the bottom. When she does, Carolina will gain plus 15,000. Next, Verberia, boosted by Yuka, will attack your Vanguard.
I guard with a Sentinel.
Yep, it's 41,000. At the end of the battle, I will not use Yuka's ability. Verberia's ability granted by Haseritt. I'll draw a card and she puts herself to the bottom. When she does, her ability will activate. So plus 2. And I'll choose a card in my back row and move it to an open front row. I'll choose Carolina and put her to the open front row. And she will gain plus 10,000 from Verberia. So now that she's the front row, she'll also gain 10,000 from Persona Right. And from her own ability from Verberia being put to the bottom of the deck. Carolina attacks your Vanguard for 50,000 power. There is 30,000 to defend.
Guard 3 unit.
Okay, at the end of the battle, she will draw a card and put herself to the bottom. I end my turn.
Then draw. Energy charge 3. I write Mediell. Persona Right. Draw 1. Power plus 10,000. Due to the effect of my Mediell, if I have a grade 3 Mediell in my drop zone, power plus another 5000 for front row. Energy blast 7, draw 1 for my energy generator ability. I call I call Kukrovi. Kukrovi ability, when this card enters the field, if I got Mediell Vanguard, look at the top card of my deck. If I can leave it on top or discard it, if I discard it, this card power plus 5000. I shall leave it at the top. Using the skill of my Mediell, color blast 1, so blast 1. From my drop, I call back a unit. I call back Dear Flower Alize. Review the top card of my deck. If it is a normal unit, I draw 1. Then the card that I call back, critical plus 1. Call. Start of battle phase. Boosted by Runa, Alize attack of Vanguard, power plus 5. This is 38,000 to crit.
Vanguard with 2 triggers for 43.
Boosted by Runa, Mediell attack of Vanguard. This is 36,000.
No gun.
Twin drive. First check. Second check. Critical trigger. Critical to Vanguard. Power to Alize.
Okay, damage check. First check. Critical trigger. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Alright, that's the deck fight video between Mediell and Haseritt. So for my Mediell deck is I uses the new dress out unit for the Mediell because it's lower cost and it's lower cost lah, so I don't need to pay so much color blast to cover my unit. So I have cards like the new grade ones, the Luna and the Kukrovi to help me check for normal unit itself. Then I end with my finisher using Alize, which is the standard build for Mediell itself.
So for Haseritt, likewise, we're using the new dress up Haseritt for a more efficient ability and the ability to grant the attack from the back row center, which gives the deck an additional attack. And so for the support cards for the main deck, we're mostly using Haseritt cards, save for Eureka. For Eureka, she allows us to keep additional card when we return the unit that's about to return to the deck to our hand. So we have Topia and Clanfell for adding soul because the deck is rather soul heavy with Haseritt herself requiring 1 and Rabia, another way to multi-attack requiring 2. And lastly, we have Xenon. It's just a way to recycle critical triggers and superior call any missing cards that we have. And finally, we have Sylphia and Carolina, who are the units with the biggest power in the deck.
Alright, that's all for today. We hope you like our video. Do like and subscribe to our video for more deck fight video on Vanguard. Thank you!